Well, greetings, visitors to the paper prison. It is I, your host, the Comics Prisoner, and I want to thank you for joining me on these visiting hours today and joining me on an episode I wish I never had to do, but is now long overdue, as we say goodbye and convey our final respects to one Silvio Sal Buscema, a name that is arguably synonymous with Marvel Comics. So let's get started. Okay, guys, I give up. I've been trying to find examples or scans of the art of Sal Buscema that I want to showcase here on the web, and I just can't find it. So I'm just going to have to post the printed pages here and do the show in color. I know that goes against the mission statement here at Comics Prisoner, but so it goes. As you all know, I usually look at these pages from a very personal point of view. I'll let the other sites do a proper eulogy, talking about how Sal went to art school, entered the commercial art world, starting in advertising before joining his brother John in the comics industry, of how Sal was the best inker of John Buscema's artwork, according to John himself, of how his art evolved over time depending on the ever changing fashions of the day and the demands of his employees, how his career was so long and so varied, and how he did so many different things with the art form, and how Sal basically made sure Marvel Comics came out on time. I'll let others talk about that. So, here we are in some pages from Defenders number 9. This was, officially, part 2 of the classic Avengers Defenders War. It was also one of the first times I saw Sal's art. The first time was an issue of Captain America where Cap fought the Banshee, which I also loved. There are many reasons why I like these pages. One, he drew the heck out of these scenes. The battle between Doc Strange and the Black Panther and Mantis was also a banger, but I was also fascinated by the ink job over Sal by Frank McLaughlin. I'm not saying Frank was Sal's best inker. That honor goes to Klaus Janson, in my opinion. It's just that I've never seen Sal's pencils look quite this way, with this kind of finish. It just looks so singular, and I've never seen anything like it since. Frank McLaughlin over Sal Buscema was just unique. So, to continue, I think pencilers do their best work when they are inspired. And I think that this story, and writer Steve Englehart in particular, really inspired Mr. Buscema here. His drawing, or rather Sal's drawing, is so refined and confident and fluid. He draws the fight between Hawkeye and Iron Man as if Hawk actually has a chance against Shellhead. Personal aside, the Civil War Marvel movie actually reminded me more of the Avengers Defenders War than the Civil War comic series. But that's just me. And finally, I've said on this show that the thing that separates the men from the boys in the comics biz is if you can draw a horse. And this drawing shows that ability in spades. If people still handed out business cards, I would have told Sal to put this drawing of a horse on his business card and hand it out because it speaks volumes. Now, full disclosure, when Marvel started using Sal everywhere to save their deadlines, I became a little critical of him. Not because the work wasn't good, but just because he was so ubiquitous. As they say, familiarity breeds contempt. And also, it seemed that Sal got a lot of inkers that not only weren't the right fit for him, but also weren't that great of inkers, period. I regret a lot of the comments I made about Sal back in those days. I was young and dumb. He was a master storyteller, and as many have said, no one ever got confused reading a Sal Buscema story. Well, I'm going to stop here. I want to convey my sincere condolences to the family and friends of Sal Buscema. We not only lost a comics legend, but it could be argued that he was also one of the architects of the Marvel Universe. But that's a video for another time. Thanks for the memories, Sal, for all the entertainment, and once more we are diminished. Well, until next time, visitors to the paper prison, please be good to yourselves. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And until then, bye bye and bye comics. So long.